AITA for ghosting my entire family after they chose my rapist over me at Thanksgiving dinner. Throwaway. Away everything. I, 26 female, have not spoken to a single blood relative in 413 days, and I never will again. This is the story of why. It's ugly, it's raw, and it ends with me walking out of my childhood home with a carving knife in my hand and zero regrets. TLDR at the bottom. I grew up in a big, loud, perfect Catholic family in the Midwest. 5 kids, Sunday Mass, matching Christmas pajamas, the whole brand. I was the quiet middle daughter who got straight A's and played varsity soccer. Everyone's good girl. When I was 19, home from college for summer break, my cousin Derek, 31M then, 38 now, raped me in the basement of my aunt's lake house during the annual 4th of July party. I was drunk for the first time in my life. Someone spiked the punch. I woke up with my swimsuit bottoms around my ankles and him zipping up his shorts. I remember the smell of sunscreen and beer and the way he whispered, "Tell anyone and I'll kill you." I didn't tell anyone for 4 years. Instead, I dropped out, moved 3 states away, changed my last name legally, and tried to erase myself. Therapy helped me name what happened, but the shame was a living thing. Last year, at 25, I finally felt strong enough to speak. I wrote a letter and sent it to my parents and 4 siblings. No details about the act itself, just, "Derek raped me when I was 19. I'm telling you now because I'm tired of carrying it alone. I need you to believe me." The response destroyed what was left of my soul. Mom called crying, not for me, for how hard this must be for Aunt Cheryl. Dad said, "Derek was drunk too, honey. Boys make mistakes." My older brother texted, "This is ancient history. You're ruining the family." My little sister, the only one I thought might believe me, sent a voice note. "He says you flirted with him all summer and then regretted it. I don't know what to believe." 2 weeks later, I got a group email from my aunt titled Family Healing Meeting. They decided to have an intervention at Thanksgiving at my parents' house to clear the air before the holidays are ruined. I should have said no, but some stupid part of me still wanted my mommy to choose me. Thanksgiving Day, 32 relatives crammed around folding tables. Turkey, cranberry candles, kids running wild. Derek is there, sitting at the adult table like nothing happened, carving the bird with the same smug smirk. After dessert, my dad stands up and clinks his glass. "Before pie, we need to address the elephant in the room. Our family has been torn apart by an accusation from 7 years ago. We've prayed about it, and we believe the Christian thing to do is forgive and move forward." Then he gestured to Derek, who stood up with actual tears in his eyes and gave a speech. "I was young and drunk, and I don't remember everything, but if I hurt anyone that night, I'm deeply sorry. I've changed. I coach youth soccer now. I can't live with this hate anymore." The table erupted in applause. My aunt hugged him. My grandmother said, "That took courage, sweetheart." I felt the room tilt. I stood up so fast my chair fell backward. Everyone went quiet. I said very calmly, "Derek, do you want to tell them what you really whispered in my ear while you were raping me, or should I?" He went white. My mom hissed, "Not in front of the children." I laughed. It came out sounding unhinged. I walked to the kitchen, picked up the electric carving knife my dad had just used on the turkey, flipped it on so it buzzed like a hornet, and walked back in. 32 people froze. I looked at Derek and said, loud enough for the baby monitor to catch it, "If any of you ever contact me again, I will go to the police with the rape kit I still have frozen from 2018, the one the nurse labeled Jane Doe because I was too scared to give my name. DNA doesn't care about your forgiveness." Then I looked at my mother and said, "You chose him. Live with that." I walked out the front door, got in my car, and drove west until the gas tank was empty. I haven't been back to that state since. I blocked every number, deleted every social, changed my name again, this time for good. I live in a city where no one knows what I looked like at 19. I have a new job, a new therapist, a new life that finally feels like mine. They've tried everything. Flying monkeys, skywriting, yes, really, even hiring a PI who found my workplace until I got a restraining order. My mom left a voicemail last month that just said, "You're breaking your grandmother's heart. She's dying." I didn't call back. Some distant cousins found my new Reddit account, hi, if you're reading, and say I'm a monster for abandoning a dying woman and airing dirty laundry instead of forgiving like Jesus would. So, here's the question, Reddit. Am I the a-hole for choosing permanent no contact with my entire family after they forced me to sit across from my rapist and clap for his fake apology? Or should I have swallowed it one more time to keep the peace? I sleep fine at night, but sometimes I still check the locks 3 times. TLDR. Cousin raped me at 19, told my family at 25. They held a forgiveness intervention on Thanksgiving and applauded his fake tears. I threatened them with the only way I knew would work, and vanished forever. They say I'm cruel for cutting off my dying grandmother. I say I finally chose me. Am I the a-hole?